Hi, I'm Alan Finger, and welcome to YogaZone's Introduction to Yoga. The practice of yoga is over 5,000 years old, and the benefits are tremendous. You will release stress, become more relaxed, and condition your entire body. Yoga is not competitive, so please go at your own pace, don't strain. Look at the entire video at least once before you practice it. This video is the first in our series, and we have several more for your specific needs. Always use a yoga mat to keep you from slipping, and you can use a strap to help you with your flexibility. With me are two of YogaZone's senior teachers. Lisa will demonstrate postures for those who are more flexible. Michelle will be doing the postures throughout the video in a modified manner. Also, with me are two people who are not yoga teachers, but are yoga enthusiasts. This is my wife, Greta, who has been practicing yoga for 18 years. And this is my friend, Howard Mayer, who's only been doing yoga for about 2 years. So please join me in the unique world of YogaZone. So let's begin. Come to sit in a comfortable cross-legged position with your spine held tall. Now, this can be very difficult for a lot of you, as a lot of tension is held in the hip structure and we have a lot of problems with our knees. So, to overcome this, take a large folded blanket or a Yellow Pages phone book and sit on top of it. Great. That should take a lot of pressure out of your hips. To help your knees, take 2 large rolled towels and place the towels under your knees, as Michelle is doing. Great. That should make you feel a lot more comfortable. Good. Now, what makes yoga unique from all other exercise forms is the constant attention to complete breathing. We take this conscious breathing and practice it throughout all the postures, which releases tension that has become stored in our system. Now, to learn this breathing, I'd like you to sit tall and breathe through your nostrils. The inhale and exhale is through the nostril. Try and make an echoey sound in your throat. As you breathe in and out, that helps to control the volume of air in and out of you, so you can stretch your breath long. Now, to practice this, I'd like you to place your hands onto your lower ribs. The thumbs behind you and your index finger in front of you. As you inhale, feel that whole circumference around your lower ribs expand, and then your rib cage lifts up. As you breathe out, feel your abdomen draw in and your rib cage slowly lowers down. On the inhalation, that whole circumference where your hands are of your lower ribs expands and your rib cage lifts up. As you breathe out, feel your abdomen draw in and your rib cage slowly lowers down. Let me lead you through one more. Echoey breath through the nostrils. In, circumference where your hands are expands all the way around to your back, ribs lift up. As you exhale, abdomen draws in and feel the rib cage lower down. Please try a few more of these by yourself. Inhale, feel the circumference, ribs lift. Exhale, feel abdomen in, ribs lower. Another 2 breaths, please. In. and out. In, circumference expands and the rib cage lifts up. Exhale, abdomen in and your ribs lower down. Great. Lower your hands down. We're going to continue this breathing throughout all the yoga postures. So the first posture we come to is potted palm series. For those of you who have the towel under your knees, at this point take it out from under the knees unless your knees are still troublesome. Great. Take your hands and pull open the fleshy part of the butt to the sides. Place your fingertips on the floor behind you. Inhale and lift your breastbone up, turning your sit bone back behind you. Inhale and exhale, ease yourself forward. Inhale, lift the breastbone up, and exhale, ease forward. Get that feeling, how the breath lifts you up on the inhale, and on the exhale, you kind of ease forward into the pose. Great. Take your right hand in front of you on the floor and bring the left arm to the floor. Inhale, lift again the breastbone. Exhale, work the sit bone back behind you. Inhale, lift the breastbone, and exhale, ease into it. It doesn't matter how far you go into the posture. What judges how far you should go is your breath. If your breath becomes tight, that means you're going too far. Make sure you can always breathe smoothly. Inhale, lift, complete breath. Exhale, ease into. Great. Walk your hands back up to come back up tall. Place your fingers in front of the knees onto the floor. Inhale, lift your right arm up into the air, and exhale, take the hand to the floor behind you. Now, inhale, lift your top corners of the chest up, and exhale, spiral around the spinal cord. But feel how that spiral starts deep at the core of your abdomen. And slowly you spiral around your spine, feeling that you really twist out from your spine all of the tension that's locked into it. So feel it. It's really a great sensation. Inhale and exhale. The head follows as you turn into it. Keep your eyes level to the floor. Full breathing. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Come forward to the center. Bring your hands onto the floor in the front of you and the other side. Inhale, take your left arm up into the air. Exhale, lower it to the floor behind you. Inhale, top corners of the chest lift. Exhale, spiral into the pose, deep from the core of your being. Inhale and exhale. Shoulders level to the floor, eyes level with the floor. The rotation comes from deep inside you. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Come forward to the center. Very good. The final movement of potted palm is side lean. Bring your fingers out to the floor beside you. On the inhale, lift your right arm up into the air, and exhale, walk the left fingers out to the side about 6 inches. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, lower the left elbow and forearm towards the floor. Doesn't matter how far you go. Inhale, lift, and exhale, ease into. Feel the stretch between the sit bone on the floor on the right side and the fingers of the right hand. Inhale and exhale. That really begins to stretch open your whole side. Inhale and exhale. And the breathing gets the blood well oxygenated into the areas that you're stretching. Great. Come back up tall. Inhale and exhale, lower your hands to the floor. Inhale, take your left arm up into the air. and exhale, walk the right fingers out about 6 inches. Inhale and exhale, lower the elbow toward the floor. Doesn't matter how far. If you can reach, that's great. Keep the sit bone down and feel the stretch between your sit bone and the fingers in the air. Inhale and exhale. Keep your neck long. Don't let the head twist out of alignment. Inhale and exhale. Couple more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come up tall, and exhale, lower both hands down to the floor. Inhale and exhale. So the next posture is cat pose. I'd like you to come onto all fours onto the floor. Great. Spread your fingers wide apart, keeping the whole palm of the hand firm on the floor and the palm beneath your shoulder. Open your knees hip distance apart and curl your toes into the floor. Great. Inhale, take your tailbone up into the air and draw the spine in between the shoulders into the body with the face looking up. Exhale, draw your belly in, your tailbone down, and your chin in toward the chest. On the inhale, tailbone up, draw the spine between the shoulder blade in, face up and shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, draw your belly in, tailbone down, and chin to your neck. Inhale, tailbone up, spine between the shoulder blade in and face looks up. Exhale, draw your belly in, tailbone down, chin to the chest. One more. Inhale, tailbone up, thoracic spine in, face looks up. Exhale, and draw your belly in, tailbone down, and chin into the chest. Great. From here, come back to regular, and the next posture is lunge pose. Step your right foot up between your hands. For beginners or those who are stiff, take the hand and pull the foot over in between your hands. Great. Now, straighten the back leg. Good. And work your right knee directly over the right ankle. Firm your left thigh, lifting the leg up, and press through the left heel behind you. Feel the dynamics between the front knee forward and the back heel back. Inhale and exhale. Use your breathing and feel the length in the pose. Inhale and exhale. This firms your thighs, strengthens your abdomen, and even firms the butt. Just hold one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Come back to kneel onto all fours onto the floor. And now we're going to take the left foot up. Again, for those who are less flexible, foot out to the side, help it into the center. And again, straighten your right leg, lifting the right thigh, lifting the leg up. Check that the front knee, the left knee, is over the left ankle. Feel the dynamics between the two. The knee in front pulling forward and the heel pressing back behind. Inhale and exhale. Hold it. Don't forget, the work is whilst you hold it. That's where you are working your muscles, you're breathing through, and you're releasing tension from your system. Inhale and exhale. Now, inhale and exhale, take both legs back behind, that your whole body is in a straight line. And try and hold this, firming your abdomen to hold you in this posture. Keep the abdomen firm, the arms firm. This strengthens your upper body. Inhale and exhale, lower your knees to the floor. Now the next movement is Cat Chaturanga. Here you inhale and slowly exhale, lowering your torso down, your chest in front of the hands to the floor, and your elbows in beside your body. Great. That's terrific workout for the upper arms. Point your toes out behind you, big toes touching, and this posture is called Cobra Pose. Here, inhale and lift the chest up off the floor, firm your butt and slide your shoulder blade down the back, puffing your chest through in between the hands, coming up as high as you can. Just look forward and feel the whole chest opening as you breathe through, strengthening the muscles to hold your spine up tall. Inhale and exhale. One more breath, inhale and exhale, lower yourself down, forehead to the floor, take a breath in and out. Now we're going to do one more Cobra Pose. Inhale, firm your butt, lift the chest off the floor, slide the shoulder blade down the back, puff your chest through, upper arms in tight beside the torso, and full breathing. Try and feel that very same breathing we taught you at the beginning, where you inhale and that whole circumference around the lower ribs expand and chest lifts. Exhale, belly in, which protects your lower back. One more breath. Inhale and exhale, lower yourself down slowly, forehead down onto the floor. Now put your arms down beside the body, turn your head to the side, and let yourself balance and adjust. Feels good, huh? After you've done a back bend and you relax like this, there's a tremendous stillness that you feel. Turn your head to the other side. Great. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Now from here, bring your forehead back onto the floor and bring your hands beside the chest onto the floor. Firm your abdomen. Draw your abdomen in and pull your hips up into the air to sit back onto your heels. Head on the floor in front of you and arms stretched out in front of you. Now don't worry, for those who are tight, if you don't get your seat near your heels, the seat can be right up in the air if necessary. Inhale and exhale, feel the stretch from your fingertip to your sit bone. Inhale and exhale. Feel that length, fingertip to your sit bone, and feel the breath in the middle expanding and contracting. Feel how the breath actually expands you, lengthens you, and exhale, contracts. Take a few breaths. Inhale and exhale. Very good. So now we come to cat posture. Come up to kneel onto all fours onto the floor. Place the hands that the heel of the hand is in front of the shoulder as we're going to move into down dog. Spread your fingers wide apart, your toes curled into the floor, and your toes and knees hip distant apart. Great. Inhale, face looks up, tailbone up, spine between the shoulder blade in. Exhale, lift your hips up into the air. Feel your front thighs firm, pulling back, your sit bone lifting up into the air, and your heels slowly lowering towards the floor. Your shoulders work away from your hands, and your spine sinks into the body and becomes long. This is a lot of information, but I'd like you to try and get it. Try and sense and find the areas in you which are tight, areas which are weak, and begin to strengthen them or release them. Inhale and exhale. You should feel the stretch in the center of the hamstring between the sit bone and your knee joint. Inhale and exhale. Keep your neck soft and the head kind of hanging. So there's like a traction to your neck. Great. Now, from here, walk your feet up to your hands. Even if you've got to bend your knees, it's fine to bend your knees, but get up there and with the knees bent, fold your arms. Take your right hand to hold the left upper arm, and take your left hand to press in between the elbow joint of your right arm. Let your elbows act like a weight pulling down. Your front thighs pull back and your sit bone slowly presses up into the air. Your front thighs are firm, your sit bone up, and your feet firm into the floor. Your spine hangs in traction, your neck hangs, and feel the neck stretching long. Breathe smoothly through. Take a few breaths here. Feel the breath expand. Feel the breath contract. Feel your rib cage expand and lift. On the exhale, your abdomen in and your rib cage contracts. But feel the breath even going around to your back in this. That's it. Inhale and exhale. Good. Bend your knees, drop your hands loosely down, and you're very slowly going to come to stand up. If you have a weak back, put your hands onto your knees and walk your hands up your thighs, and slowly, slowly, slowly come up, standing, placing vertebra upon vertebra. But as you come up, keep your chin to the chest. Roll your shoulders up and back, and let your head gently float back up to regular. One might need to stay with their chin to the chest for a minute or two, just to let the blood pressure adjust. And then roll the shoulders up and back and let your head come back to regular. Good. From here, step your feet together, please, and come to mountain pose, Tadasana. In Tadasana, you want your big toes to touch and to spread the rest of the toes open. Center your heel between your big toe and little toe. Feel the whole sole of the foot pressing into the floor with the arch lifting. Feel the pelvic floor, which is between the pubic bone and the tailbone. Feel the pelvic floor to lift up into the body, called Mula Bandha in yoga. It's the root lock. We draw that area back up into our being. That's what gives us the power to lift. Keep the lower abdomen firm, and as you firm the abdomen and that root lock, your spine lifts up tall. The top corners of the chest lift, your collarbone move out to the side, and your arms hang as if there's lead weights in your fingertips, that they hang just like a plumb line. Feel your spine projecting up and back through the top crown of the head. So there's a lifting, to feel almost that you're lifted up like a string, like a marionette. And keep the neck soft, please, don't strain it. Great. Now, from mountain pose, we're going to practice the sun breath. This develops heat in the system and distributes it throughout your system. Bring your hands into prayer posture. Inhale, swing your arms down, around, and up, palms to touch, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, dive forward and clasp the hands behind the calf. Work your forehead in toward your shin bone. Place your hands on the shin bone. Inhale, sink the spine into the body with the face looking up. Exhale, hold behind the calf and pull forward and down, forehead into your shin bone. Inhale, swing your arms out to the side, kind of see your thumbs in the peripheral vision, palms to touch, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, press the air down and bring your hands into prayer posture. Great. Now we're going to do two with more of a rhythm. Inhale, swing your arms down, around, and up, palms to touch, shoulders away. Exhale, bend forward, clasp the hands behind the calf and forehead in towards your shin bone. Hands on your shin bone. Inhale, look up, draw the spine into the body. Exhale, hold behind the calf and pull forward and down, forehead to shin bone. Inhale, swing your arms out to the side, come around and up, palms to touch, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, press the hands down and bring your hands into prayer pose. One more. Inhale, swing the arms down, around, and up, palms to touch. Exhale, dive forward and hold behind the calf forehead to shin bone. Inhale, hands on your shin bone, draw the spine into the body, face looks up. Exhale, hold behind the calf and pull your forehead into your shin bone. Inhale, swing your arms around and up, come up, palms to touch, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, press the air down and bring your hands into prayer posture. That's it. Inhale and exhale. Bring your arms down beside the body, and good job there. That's a tough series. Right, now the next posture is called cow's head pose. Step your feet open so that the feet are hip distance apart, but keep the feet parallel and your feet firm on the floor. Don't lose a firm stance. Now, bend down, take hold of your strap. Great, unroll it, and hold the strap in your left hand. Take your right hand and help it up behind your back as high as possible. Bring your left arm up into the air and kind of hang the strap behind and clasp the strap with both hands. Keep your feet firm, lower abdomen firm, hold the strap and try and work your hands closer and closer towards each other. Eventually, you're going to actually clasp your hands together. Feel the shoulders are level, the top corners of the chest are up, and that one elbow is working up and one elbow is working down. Great. Now this is quite a hard pose. Do as best you can and breathe through and slowly let the tension drain out as you breathe into the posture. The whole shoulders will relax and the chest will lift up tall. Great. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Release the strap, lower the arm down, that's it, and take the hand, change the strap. Great. Now, take the other hand. Take your left hand, help it up behind your back as high as you can. Bring your right hand up with the strap in the air. Let it hang behind. Find the strap behind you. And again, lift the chest up, feet firm, lower abdomen in, and try and work more and more till eventually you clasp your hands behind. Inhale and exhale. Keep your shoulders level and keep the top corners of the chest lifting. Feel one elbow down, one elbow up, and really get this opening in the shoulders. It creates a tremendous circulation under the armpit area as well, where there are major lymph nodes. Great. Inhale and exhale. Unwind your arms, take them out to the side, and relax your arms down. Great. Place your strap down onto the floor, bounce your knees out, adjust your legs, and then come to stand back into mountain pose again. Preparing for the next pose, which is blown palm series. This next series, again, only go as far as you can. These poses are quite challenging. Bring both arms up into the air, interlace your fingers with your index finger pointing up toward the ceiling. Inhale and exhale, shift your torso over to the right side. Press your right foot into the floor and lengthen the torso up and out to the right side. Then breathe in, breathe out, lower your left heel toward the floor to increase that stretch. Excellent. Inhale and exhale, and feel how you're pulling the whole body up and out to the side, getting this tremendous stretch. Inhale, exhale, and then inhale, come back up tall. Other side, please. Inhale, exhale, shift over to the other side, press your left foot in the floor, lift the arms up into the air and feel that stretch up and over, and then finally let the right heel weight down. Inhale and exhale. Breathe through, just hold it. You're only going as far as you can, but always be sure that your breath is complete. That's what's going to release the tension out of you. Inhale, come back up tall again, and lower your arms down. Bring your hands and place your hands onto your lower back. Great. Fingers pointing downward. Now, inhale, open the chest up, pulling the elbows back behind you and drawing the spine between the shoulder blade up in the body. Exhale, abdomen draws in. Inhale, feel the chest expand, and looking forward, actually see your chest to expand on inhale and contract on exhale. And try and really work that spine between your shoulder blade into the body. It's that area where the spine becomes really weak and pushes out of the back when we start slumping and become hunched over. So this counteracts it and draws the spine in. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, lower your arms down. Bend your knees, deeply bend your knees, and go down to grab as low down the legs as possible. Ultimately, I want you to try and catch your hands around your heels with your thumbs touching on the floor. Then, the elbows behind the calf. Use your front thighs to press your sit bone up in the air. So the front thighs are used to pull back, pushing your sit bone up in the air, feet into the floor. Again, for those who are less flexible, you'll hold around your calf and do it. But slowly, slowly, as you open up and become more flexible, you'll be able to grab lower down the leg. Inhale and exhale. You're doing fine, and you're getting the release and the strength that you need at your own level. Inhale, exhale, bend your knees, and slowly come to stand up again with the chin to the chest. Always remember, keep the chin into the chest as you come up. That lets the blood pressure adjust. When your blood pressure feels adjusted, then roll the shoulders up and back and let your head float back up to regular. Inhale and exhale. Great. Now we come to stork pose. Step your feet open about 6 inches apart and get a firm stance on your feet. This pose requires tremendous balance, so you need to focus your mind and concentrate. For beginners or those with bad balance, you might need to use your hand against the wall. Great. Take your right leg and lift the leg up, trying to bring the foot towards the upper thigh. For those who are unstable with this balance, use the foot just against the calf or against the knee. Great. Find your balance point. Press the foot against the thigh and then bring your hands into prayer posture in front of you. Press the palms together and feel the same pressure of the palms together as the foot pressing against the thigh. Gaze at a point for your balance and breathe smoothly through. Again, now you can see what concentration this needs and requires of your system. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale, gaze at a point. If you topple, just regain your balance again. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Lower your arms down. Place your foot down to the floor. Bounce your knees out. Well done if you made it. Doesn't matter. Your balance will grow as you practice. So try the other side. Take your left foot up. Bring the left foot up either against the calf or your knee, or ultimately to the top thigh. Gaze at one point for balance. Bring your hands into prayer posture. Great. Gazing at the point, feel yourself tall, top corners of the chest lifted. The foot presses against the thigh, the palms press together, and you get that sense then of center, balance, and lifting. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Lower your hands down. Take the foot, place the foot down, bounce your knees out again, and come to stand into Tadasana, mountain pose. Placing the big toes together, regain your balance, spread your toes, heel in the center between big toe and little toe. Good. Now, from here, take a large step back with your right foot for triangle pose. Great. So you step back, turn your torso to face to the right, and look down at your right foot to see that the toes are slightly pigeon-toed. Turn the foot in. Align your left heel that it runs into the center of your right foot. That is important. Get that correct alignment. Great. Bring your hands into prayer posture. Inhale and swing your arms open out to the side. Exhale, shift the arm out over the leg as you stretch out and hip pulls back, and then lower the hand down to hold the ankle. Take the other arm up into the air and look down over your shin bone to align your shoulders and your arms directly over your shin bone. Inhale and exhale. If possible, look forward to the wall in front of you, or let the head turn and look up to the thumb in the air. Keep your legs firm, feet solid on the floor, and spiral from the lower abdomen up and spread your arms wide. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, lower the hand in the air down to the floor. Slightly bend your knees, hands on the floor, and use your front thigh to pull slowly back, trying to straighten the legs, but keep your spine straight. So it doesn't matter how far you go. It's more important that you're using the power to pull the thigh back and to lengthen your spine out in front of you. The spine must draw into the body. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Great. Bend your knee, bring your hands up onto the knee, and lift yourself back up tall. Great. Leave your hands and step your feet, bend the knees slightly and step your foot up together. Good. Well, one side down. So take a large step back, please, with your left foot. Turn your torso to face the left side and look down to see that the left toes are slightly pigeon-toed. Great. Your right heel should come in line right into the center of your left foot. Got it? Bring your hands into prayer posture. Pray that you get through the other side. And again, inhale, lift your arms up to the side. Exhale, shift yourself forward over the right foot with the hips pulling back to the left. Inhale and exhale, lower your hand down to hold the ankle. Bring the other arm up in the air. Great. Look down over your shin bone and align yourself that your shoulders and your arms are all over that shin bone. In that alignment. Great. Then look forward to the wall in front of you. Breathe in and out, or even if possible, look up to the thumb in the air, but don't strain your neck. Just go as far as you can. Great. Inhale and exhale. The hand holds the shin bone, the ankle, or as low down as you can manage, but try it and develop the strength to get deeper and deeper. Now, inhale and exhale, bring the hand in the air down to the floor, bend the front knee, hands, one hand on each side of the foot, use your front thigh to pull back, and as it draws back, your sit bone lifts up, your spine must sink into the body and lengthen. Inhale and exhale. That's it, just lengthening your spine. Inhale and exhale. Front thigh pulling back. Good. Another breath, inhale and exhale. Feel it behind the leg, huh? Bend the knee, put the hands on top of the thigh, and press yourself back up tall, and then bend the knee slightly and step your feet up together. Take a breath, inhale, and exhale, rebalance. Now we're going to move back again for fan posture. From here, we're going to step the right foot back again. Take a large step back with your right foot. Great. Turn to face the right side and bring both toes slightly inward so that both toes are slightly pigeon-toed this time. Great. Place your hands onto your hips. Inhale, lift the top corners of the chest up, and exhale, firm your top thighs and bend your torso forward. Great, as far forward as possible. Slide your hands down the backs of the legs to hold on to your ankle, or wherever you can manage, might be just your knees. Bend the elbows out to the side and slowly pull more and more down with your front thighs really firm holding you, your sit bone up in the air, your spine hanging deep down, and the head hanging toward the floor. Breathe smoothly, and the elbows are bending, and be very careful not to bump your head on the floor. That's good. To have cautious students. Inhale and exhale. Good. Use your front thighs to push the sit bone back up in the air. Inhale and exhale. Take your time, one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Great. Place your hands onto the floor. Press your spine up level to the ground with the hands beneath the shoulders. Inhale and exhale, step your feet up to 2 feet apart. Good. And then from here, sit back down onto the heels and let your breath adjust. Inhale and exhale. Good. Take a breath and adjust. So now, to come to sit onto the floor, sit over onto the side and stretch both legs out in front of you. Great. Dandasana. Keep your ball of the foot together, your feet straight up in the air. Take the hands and draw open each side of the seat a little apart. Place your fingertips on the floor behind you. Keep the toes pulled back toward you with the big toes touching. The top corners of the chest lift up. Your top thighs must firm and pull back. As they pull back, feel your lower spine drawing into the body. And then kind of feel a length from your sit bone to your shoulder. And draw the spine into your body. That's quite an exercise, so hold it and breathe smoothly through with the same breathing. Feel that lower diaphragm expand and contract. Great. Now, from here, bend your right knee up into the air for spinal twist movement. Take the foot and place the right foot onto the outside of the left knee. Take your right hand onto the floor behind you and bring your left arm up into the air. Inhale and exhale, lower the arm down either to hold the hand around the knee or to take the whole forearm, the left forearm, over the right thigh. Keep your sit bone on the floor, the top corners of your chest lifted, and slowly again spiral around the axis of the spine. Inhale and exhale. Keep your shoulders level, keep your eyes level, and feel how you move around the spine again. And at this point, it's much more open than it was at the beginning. Inhale and exhale. Great. One more breath. Good breath in and out. Great. Come forward to the center. Take your right foot and pull it back towards the left hip. Again, open each side of the seat again. Take the hands, pull open. Place the fingers onto the floor behind you, on the fingertip. Inhale, lift your breastbone up. Exhale, ease yourself forward. Again, just as far as you can, try and get the inhale, your breastbone lifting so you get length in your spine, and exhale, ease slowly into it. Now, bring your right hand forward, then your left hand forward, and continue the stretch, deepening into it. Inhale and exhale. Kind of on the exhale, you surrender into the pose. Inhale, lifting, and exhale, lengthen into it. Inhale and exhale. Great. From here, walk your hands back up to come back up tall again, and take the legs, both legs out in front of you. Dandasana. Good. Now, bend your left knee up in the air. Take the left foot and place it onto the outside of the right knee. Bring your left hand on the floor behind you. Take your right arm up into the air. Inhale and lift up nice and tall. Exhale, bring the arm over the leg, either the hand to hold the knee or the whole forearm to hug the thigh. Keep up tall, both sit bone on the floor, shoulders level. From deep in the core of your being, begin to twist around. Inhale and exhale. Slowly get that rotation and that twisting. Inhale, exhale. The work is in the sitting. Just be there, feel the muscles working to slowly turn and open the spine. Inhale and exhale. Great. One more breath and exhale. Come forward to the center. Take the left foot back towards the outside of the right hip. Bring your hands back. Again, just separate each side of the seat. Get positioned. Place your fingers onto the floor behind you. Inhale, lift your breastbone up, and exhale, ease into it. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, ease into. Bring your hand forward. That's it. And so on the fingertips, inhale, feel your breastbone lift. Exhale, ease into it. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, ease into it. And you'll feel this amazing stretch into the hip and behind the leg. Inhale and exhale. Hold it. Inhale and exhale. Great. From here, come slowly again back to sit up tall. Take both legs out in front of you. Bend your knees and bring the seat up towards the feet. Take your hands and hold your hands underneath your thighs. Slowly inhale and exhale, draw your belly in as you roll back vertebra by vertebra to the floor behind you. Great. Then bring your feet back towards your seat, and we come to lying leg extension. Take hold of your belt. That's it. Bend your right knee and bring the foot up into the air. Take the belt and put the strap around the instep of the foot. Press the ball of the foot and the heel towards the ceiling. Find a comfortable length for you where there's a little bit of pressure against the leg. You're pushing your thigh, pushing your leg, your thigh pushes your leg back. and the ball and heel of the foot press up towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. On the inhale, feel your shoulders work toward the floor and your sit bone. On the exhale, just feel the leg firm and press the foot up towards the ceiling. Now, this is an incredible posture for releasing stress from behind the legs, where a tremendous amount of unconscious stress locks itself. You don't know what it is. It just happens to lock in their little shocks, fears, anxieties, etc. Straighten out, breathe through, and get rid of this tension from behind the leg. The tension that locks behind the leg throws into lower back disorder. So this posture is great for releasing lower back pain. Great. From here, release the stretch. Come back down. Take the strap and hook it around your left foot, right in the instep of the foot. And again, press the ball and the heel of the foot up into the air, firming your front thigh so it pushes the leg straight. The heel up, the sit bone down. The ball and the heel of the foot equally press to the ceiling. Inhale, shoulders to the floor and sit bone. Exhale, thigh firms, foot to the ceiling. Kind of feel how you ride the breath in the pose to slowly release the pressure and tension that is locked there. This is fantastic to do. You can lie for 2 minutes, 3 minutes like this if you have tight hamstrings from sport or tension, and will release pressure on your back. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Release the strap. Bring the foot down onto the floor and take both legs out in front of you. That's it. And just adjust, prepare for corpse pose. So you've earned this deep relaxation. If your back is weak, it's advisable to leave your knees bent up in the air with the sole of the feet on the floor, which will release pressure on your back. Now, just let yourself relax to the floor. Your feet drop open to the side. Your arms drop out to the side. Your thumbs and index finger lightly touch. Take your shoulder blade and draw them slightly down the back and find a comfortable position for them. Then, let the neck be long but yet soft and relaxed. Great. Now, I'd like you just to roll your hips slightly from side to side, and then let them find their center, their balance. Let them find their center of gravity. Roll your legs a little from side to side. Stop the movement and just let them find their center of gravity. As they find their center of gravity, there's this most wonderful relaxed feeling. Now, roll your arms a little from side to side. Stop the movement and let your arms find their center of gravity. And just feel what it feels like when they find that center. Roll your head from side to side, and then let the head balance into the center and find its center. Great feeling. As your head finds its center, feel how your forehead goes smooth, your lower jawbone relaxes. From in the center below your navel, there's a softening and a relaxation that spreads out over your entire body. Your whole body feels like it softens and opens to the earth. As your body gets the sense of softening and relaxing, it gets a feeling of being more fluid, less solid. As the body softens and becomes more fluid, slowly you break the boundaries of being limited by body and mind. Your consciousness begins to feel spacious, no longer bound by the boundaries of your own mind and body. You begin to feel this marvelous sensation of spaciousness, a feeling of almost floating. Lie in this incredible feeling and let your cells revitalize and heal. Let your cells soak up this healing. Lie and bathe, enjoying this magnificent state of stillness. Floating, unbound, soft and free. Lie in this state as long as you need, till you feel that you're completely saturated. Now, when you feel that you have saturated yourself and healed, slowly bend your knees up into the air, roll onto your side, and slowly just sort of press yourself up, sit for a second or two, and then slowly ease yourself back into life. Taking this healing, peace, strength that you've actually developed from your practice and take it into each moment of your living. Hari Om, Om Tat Sat.